Happy Friday, Oak Ridge families. Today is September 23rd. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit this Friday on our Spirit Day. Students here getting ready for the big homecoming game tonight. Thanks to a couple of those 8th grade students that caught me on Monday this week and asked if we could have some dress-up days this week, and sure. So they came up with all the ideas, made the announcement, and we've seen a lot of spirit here at Oak Ridge this week, and capitalizing our ending today this week with our Spirit Day. Which brings me to the football game tonight. I've got some expectations in this email sent from Tanya Moe, our athletic director at the high school. So take a look at those. If you're unfamiliar with football and you're new to middle school, we have a middle school section at the football game. I will be there this evening, helping man that area and chatting with kids and watching some football. So it's a good time for some of those social activities with kids, and looking forward to seeing as many as possible tonight at our game, homecoming game against Jefferson. So really cool. So thanks for all that support. Just want to talk a little bit about some student involvement. I was at a couple 7th grade volleyball games this week. Great to see that a number of kids competing and a number of kids staying and watching. So soccer and football is happening as well. Just sticking around and supporting classmates is a really cool thing, and love to see that. Clubs and activities are getting rolling too. As I've mentioned, my advisory group, I have about 30 kids signed up, which is great. We're gonna get that started here soon. We have 31 students that signed up for our yearbook group, and that's the most we've ever had. So Michelle Gapster is really excited about that number. It's a good mix of 7th and 8th graders, and we're going to split that group up. So some will be working with yearbook, and some could be working with our social media. So here's a little plug. If you haven't followed our Facebook, our Twitter, or our Instagram, we put up pictures of what it is to be a middle school student at Oak Ridge, and kids do that. Kids take the pictures, kids write the captions, and so forth. So we're really excited about that getting rolling around, and we've got some yearbook students that are excited about doing that. Lastly, you should have received an ISASP email yesterday from Nathan Weir. That will allow you to get into the system and see your child's ISASP scores from last week, and from last spring. And I did it yesterday to look at my children's scores. You'll need to get into PowerSchool and get a code, but it's relatively easy, and get those at your fingertips within just a few moments. So refer back to that email from Nathan Weir that you should have received yesterday if your child took ISASP testing with us here at Linn-Mar last year. And maybe a lastly thing, just want to remind parents again about Flex. We started this week and things went really well. Again, our teachers request kids today for next week. They request them to maybe redo a standards, maybe some reteaching, an opportunity for a reassessment. Maybe there's an extension or enrichment they want to do in their classroom. So we've got some of those things happening as well. Kids on Monday will then, if they have not been requested, they have opportunity to select where they want to go. And that could be up to the art room to do some art projects. Any of our quarter classes that are offering different things in there. Media Center to do silent reading, gym to do some activity like that, or they can request to go to teacher because they maybe need some extra help. And then we roll that through Tuesdays and Thursdays. And we've been pretty successful this week. We're looking for it to grow and get better as we go through this new system. So that's all I had. Great week this week at Oak Ridge Middle School. I hope to see all the students that can make it tonight to the varsity football game. Have a great weekend. Take care.